Elephant migration, a long journey to find water. The African savanna lies cracked and dry under the burning sun. The dry season has lasted 6 months. Water disappears day by day. This is the harshest time of the year. In this heat, one animal must move to find water, not because it wants to, because it must. The elephants, the great travelers of the savanna. Their herd is made up of 30 individuals, 3 generations, from the oldest matriarch to newborn calves. All rely on the decisions of the head female. The matriarch is 60 years old. She has lived through 40 dry seasons. Her memory is a living map. She knows where water can still be found, even if it lies hundreds of kilometers away. The journey is about to begin. A trek spanning hundreds of kilometers through scorched earth, blistering heat, and constant danger, in search of the last remaining water in the far north. This is not their first time. Their ancestors walked this path thousands of years ago. Knowledge passed from generation to generation, the inheritance of survival. African elephants, Loxodonta africana, the largest land animals on Earth. An adult male weighs up to 6 tons. Females are lighter, 3 to 4 tons. The trunk is a miraculous multi-tool made of 100,000 muscles. It can lift a 300-kilogram object or pick up a tiny bean. Their ears, like giant sails, are 2 meters wide. Not just for hearing, they cool the massive body. Each flap lowers their temperature slightly. Tusks can reach 2 meters long, weighing 50 kilograms each, used to dig, strip bark, and defend themselves. Their feet are soft cushions, yet strong. 6 tons of weight distributed so evenly that they walk almost silently. A perfect design for long migrations. The memory of elephants is legendary and real. They can remember locations, individuals, even scents from decades past. Their 5-kilogram brain is the largest of any land mammal. They communicate using low-frequency sounds humans cannot hear. Signals traveling up to 10 kilometers through the ground to call each other, warn of danger, or share the location of water. Elephants live in matriarchal herds. The oldest female leads. Other females are her sisters and daughters. Males leave when they mature, living alone or in small bachelor groups. The bond within an elephant herd is among the deepest in the animal kingdom. They care for each other, comfort one another, and even mourn their dead. A true family. Their greeting rituals are complex, touching trunks, flapping ears, vocalizing. When reunited after time apart, they show unmistakable joy for minutes on end. The migration begins in earnest. The herd walks at a steady pace of 6 kilometers per hour and can maintain it for days without stopping. The matriarch pauses constantly, smelling the soil, listening for underground vibrations, scanning the landscape, adjusting the route with memory and instinct. Elephants need 300 kilograms of plant food per day. But during the dry season, vegetation is scarce. They feed on bark, dry roots, anything they can find. Water is even more crucial. An adult needs 200 liters per day, but there is none. only the journey ahead. On the third day, temperatures reach 45 degrees. The calves begin to weaken. Mothers cover their backs with dust, shielding their fragile skin from the sun. The herd finds a dried-up waterhole. Only mud remains. The old elephants dig with tusks and feet. Water seeps out, drop by drop. They dig a meter deep. The calves drink first, sucking water from muddy holes. Adults wait their turn, order amid scarcity. But there is not enough. The matriarch signals the herd onward. The journey is far from over. On the fifth day, they reach a dry riverbed. Only white sand remains, but the matriarch knows its secret. Underground water still flows beneath. The herd digs, feet, tusks, trunks. Sand flies everywhere. 1.5 meters down, water appears. Clear, cool, life-saving. They drink endlessly. Each elephant consumes up to 200 liters. After days of thirst, this is a true miracle. Then they bathe, spraying water, coating themselves in mud to protect against heat and insects. A rare moment of joy. But this is not the final destination, only a checkpoint. The true water source lies 3 days further north. The matriarch knows they must continue. The journey crosses harsher land. No trees, no shade, only cracked earth beneath an empty sky. 22 months after breeding season, a calf is born. Elephants have the longest gestation of any land animal. And now, a newborn arrives in the middle of the brutal migration. The calf is born under the protection of the entire herd, 100 kilograms, less than 1 meter tall. It stands within 30 minutes, a miracle of survival. But in the dry season, there is no time to rest. The herd must keep moving. The calf must keep up or die. Other females help, walking alongside to shield it with their massive bodies, nudging it gently when it falters. On the 8th day, the herd meets competitors. Buffalo also searching for water. Both species head for the last water source in the region. There is no conflict. Both understand hardship. In these harsh days, there is no fight, only mutual respect. Danger strikes. Lions stalk the path. They target the weakest calf. The matriarch detects them with scent and experience. The herd forms a tight circle. Adults outside, calves inside. The elder females face the lions, ears wide, tusks raised in threat. A lion tests the herd, stepping closer. A female charges, 6 tons moving at 40 kilometers per hour. The lions retreat. Attacking an adult elephant is suicide. They search for easier prey. The herd survives through unity and courage. On the 10th day, the horizon changes. Green patches appear, taller trees, humid air, signs of water ahead. The herd's spirits rise. At last they arrive, the Okavango River, a permanent water source, 200 meters wide, 5 meters deep, enough for thousands of animals until the rains return. The elephants rush into the water with explosive joy. Calves spray water into the air. Elders sink into the cool river. The journey ends in triumph. This is not just a place to drink. It is a refuge for the whole dry season. Food is plenty. Water never runs out. A paradise in the desert. But they are not alone. Hundreds of elephants from other herds arrive. They greet one another, share space, forming a temporary community. The calf born along the journey is now safe. Other young elephants play in the water. The new generation learns the memory of this place. Elephants are ecological engineers. When they dig water holes, they create life for smaller animals. When they feed, they open pathways and disperse seeds. Without elephants, the savanna would change completely. Trees would grow too thick, grasslands would fade, herbivore numbers would crash. The entire ecosystem would fall out of balance. But elephants face their greatest threat, not nature, but humans. Poaching kills 30,000 elephants each year across Africa. Migration routes are cut by roads, farms, and villages. Elephants must walk further, through dangerous land, to reach water. Some herds lose their elders to poaching. Without the matriarch's memory, the herd becomes lost and dies of thirst. Yet hope remains. Protected areas expand. Migration corridors are restored. Local communities join conservation efforts. Awareness grows. The elephant's migration is a story of unbreakable endurance, of memory passed across generations, of family love that never wavers, of a will to survive. Every year they set out again. Every year, the journey grows harder. But as long as the elders remember the path and the herd stands together, hope lives on. The savanna needs elephants. Elephants need the savanna. Water needs both to exist. This bond has lasted millions of years and must continue. When the rains return, the herd will go back home. Grass regrows, water returns, and the cycle of life continues, as it has for thousands of years. But now they carry new knowledge. The calf born on the journey will grow, remember the path, and one day lead the way. The legacy continues. Okavango River, the herd on its banks, a golden sunset. They have arrived, they survived, and they will walk again when the time comes. The long journey for water is not just the elephant story. It is the story of life's persistence, of hope that never fades, and of a future worth protecting. The African savanna awakens under the early sunrise, a stage for the most intense hunts in nature, where strength alone is never enough. Among giants like lions, leopards, and hyenas, there exists a lesser-known predator, but perhaps the bravest of them all. They are not as large as lions, nor as fast as cheetahs, yet they possess something few species have: courage and absolute unity. From within the tall grass, amber eyes observe every movement. Round ears rise like satellite dishes. African wild dogs, the fierce warriors of the savanna. This is their pack, 20 individuals forming one tight family. Their territory spans hundreds of square kilometers, where they hunt, raise their young, and face danger together. The African savanna, where wild dogs write their story of courage, unity, and one of the strongest survival instincts in nature. African wild dogs, Lycaon pictus. The name means painted wolf. Each dog has a unique coat pattern. No two individuals are ever the same. Their tricolored fur, golden brown, black, and white, creates a distinct identity, allowing pack members to recognize each other from afar. Their iconic round ears measure up to 13 centimeters, serving not only for hearing, but also for heat regulation under the African sun, a masterpiece of natural design. Long, slender legs built for endurance, weighing 20 to 30 kilograms, they are light, powerful, and remarkably agile. A unique trait, they have only 4 toes on each foot, unlike most dogs. The 5th toe vanished through evolution, reducing weight and improving speed. Their jaws hold 42 teeth, more than most canines. Large cutting molars and sharp canines allow them to grip prey while running at high speed. Their hearing and sense of smell are extraordinary. They can detect the call of a pack member from 3 kilometers away and smell prey carried by the wind. Wild dogs live in tightly bonded packs of 2 to 40 individuals, the most complex social structure among canines. Every member has a role. Only the alpha pair breeds, the alpha female and alpha male. All other members help raise the pups, forming a perfect cooperative system. They communicate through a rich range of vocalizations, such as the who call, twitters, and soft whines. Each sound carries specific meaning, the language of unity and coordination. They greet each other through intricate rituals, touching noses, licking faces, jumping around one another, reinforcing their bonds before every major hunt. Unlike lions or cheetahs, wild dogs hunt during the day to avoid competition with larger nighttime predators. Before hunting, the entire pack gathers in a circle, touching and calling to boost morale. This ritual lasts a few minutes, a psychological preparation for the mission ahead. When ready, the pack moves together. No single leader runs in front. Every dog advances as one, making decisions collectively, a democratic hunt. With sight and smell guiding them, they spot a herd of wildebeest nearly a kilometer away. The dogs have already chosen their strategy. They do not stalk like cats. Wild dogs rely on endurance and marathon-style chases, running at 60 kilometers per hour for several minutes without tiring. Their target, an older wildebeest slightly separated from the herd. The decision is made in seconds, and the entire pack commits. The chase begins. The wildebeest runs fast, but the wild dogs never give up. They rotate positions, sharing the effort. Endurance is their weapon. The wildebeest changes direction, but the dogs cut it off from both sides, forming a perfect pincer formation. No escape route remains. One dog grabs the hind leg, another bites the belly, a third secures the neck. A coordinated attack practiced through instinct and experience. Within a minute, it is over. Unlike big cats that suffocate prey, wild dogs begin feeding while the prey is still alive. It seems brutal, but it ends its suffering quickly. Shock brings a death within minutes. Their success rate reaches 80%, the highest of all major African predators, a result of unity and strategy. But no meal is peaceful. The smell of blood draws lions, hyenas, and vultures. The dogs must eat quickly and prepare to flee. Their senses warn them early. Ears detect a lion's roar from 2 kilometers away. Noses pick up hyenas approaching on the wind. Reaction must be instant. The alpha female carries her pups for about 70 days. Litters can range from 6 to 16, the highest number among all canines. She gives birth in underground dens, often abandoned aardvark burrows, deep, cool, and safe from predators and intense heat. The pups are born blind, toothless, and covered in black fur, weighing only 300 grams, completely vulnerable. The alpha female stays in the den to nurse them. The rest of the pack hunts and brings food back, regurgitating partially digested meat for her and the pups. After 3 weeks, the pups open their eyes and step outside for the first time, curious and energetic. The entire pack welcomes them with affection. Every adult helps raise the pups as if they were their own. No hierarchy, no distinction. It is one of nature's most effective communal parenting systems. The pups learn to hunt through play, chasing each other, mock attacking, practicing coordinated moves, survival skills taught through joy. Their survival rate is low. Only 30% reach 1 year of age. Lions, hyenas, and eagles pose constant deadly threats. Dawn rises over the vast Serengeti. This is a harsh arena where open space offers no safety. Every movement is watched. A honey badger prowls nearby. With claws nearly 4 centimeters long, it is a master digger, able to tear through hard soil in search of insects and roots. Not far away, the painted wolves are waking up. Unlike solitary predators, their power lies in unwavering teamwork. A lopsided battle begins. Thanks to its loose skin, the honey badger can twist its body nearly 180 degrees even when bitten, turning around to attack whatever holds it. The dogs realize this prey is too troublesome. The badger escapes. The pack moves toward a riverbank where they encounter true giants, a mother hippopotamus and her calf. The dogs charge and target the youngster. The fight begins. The wild dogs chase the hippo calf aggressively. But the mother surges forward with surprising speed, jaws wide open, scattering the dogs to protect her young. Elsewhere, a lone lioness wanders into the dog's territory. The pack surrounds and attacks to warn her off. But realizing her overwhelming strength, they retreat to save themselves. The courage of the wild dog teaches us a powerful lesson. Strength is not just muscle. It is unity, loyalty, and a spirit that never gives up. Each day they face lions, hippos, and honey badgers, yet they never stop. They hunt, raise their young, and defend their family, true warriors of the wild. The African savanna, where wild dogs still run free, still hunt together, still live with courage and devotion. They are warriors worthy of respect and protection. The African savanna stretches beneath the soft light of early morning. Golden dry grass ripples with the wind. This is the stage of speed. Here, every second is a matter of life and death. Being faster means survival. Being slower means hunger, or becoming prey. In this world, one animal has evolved into the perfect machine of speed, designed to outrun every land creature on the planet. In the cool shade, a pair of amber eyes watches every subtle movement. The cheetah, the living symbol of absolute speed. This is its hunting ground. Vast open plains with no obstacles. The perfect arena to unleash the power of velocity. The African savanna, where the daily race for survival unfolds, and where the cheetah writes its story of ultimate speed. The cheetah, Acinonyx jubatus, is the fastest land animal on Earth. Adults weigh between 88 and 143 pounds, far lighter than other big cats. Its coat is golden brown, covered with round black spots. Simple and distinct, unlike the rosettes of leopards. Two black lines run from the eyes down to the muzzle, like tear streaks, a unique identifying feature that helps reduce glare during the hunt. Its body is engineered entirely for speed. Long, slender legs, a flexible spine acting like a spring, and a deep chest housing large lungs and a powerful heart. A small aerodynamic head, wide nostrils for increased oxygen intake, and claws that do not fully retract, functioning like running spikes. The nearly 1 meter tail works like a rudder, providing balance during sudden high-speed turns. Without it, the cheetah could not run the way it does. Its large eyes offer sharp, long-distance vision, able to spot prey from up to 5 kilometers away. Sight is the cheetah's most important hunting tool. Unlike lions, cheetahs live solitary lives. Females raise their cubs alone, and males patrol their own territories. They do not defend territories through fighting. Instead, they mark with urine and scent glands, avoiding direct confrontation to protect their fragile bodies. Their slender build is a weakness in combat. Lions, leopards, and hyenas overpower them easily. The cheetah avoids conflict at all costs. They rest for most of the day, about 12 hours, conserving precious energy. Their bodies are built for short, explosive sprints. The best hunting times are early morning and late afternoon, when temperatures drop and prey begins to move. Before hunting, the cheetah studies the herd, selecting the weakest or the most isolated individual. Precision and strategy guide every choice. It moves silently, step by step, crouching low against the dry grass, shortening the distance before unleashing its full speed. The decisive moment. Only 50 meters remain. The body tightens like a drawn bowstring. 0 to top speed in just 3 miracle seconds. Its maximum speed reaches 112 kilometers per hour, faster than any land animal. Each stride covers 3.5 meters. It flies like an arrow. The spine compresses and expands like a supercharged spring. Front and hind legs meet beneath the body in a rapid cycle of contraction and extension. The heart pounds at 200 beats per minute. The lungs draw in 150 breaths. The body pushes its absolute limits, unsustainable for long. The chase lasts only 20 to 60 seconds. If the cheetah cannot catch its prey in that window, it must stop. Overheating becomes lethal. The antelope zigzags sharply, but the cheetah stays close. Its tail slices the air like a rudder, claws gripping the ground as it corners. The gap closes to 3 meters, the final leap. Front legs hook the prey's hind limbs, sending it tumbling. A bite to the throat, precisely at the airway, held for 5 to 10 minutes until the prey stops breathing, not the neck-breaking bite of a lion. After the chase, the cheetah is completely exhausted. It lies beside its catch, panting heavily for at least 15 minutes to cool down. Only after recovering does it begin to feed, as quickly as possible. The smell of blood attracts enemies. Time is the most precious resource. Females are pregnant for about 90 days. They usually give birth to 3 to 5 cubs, tiny, helpless lives. Newborn cubs are blind, covered with fluffy gray fur, and weigh only 250 grams. Their mortality rate in the first 2 months reaches 90%. Mothers hide their cubs in dense vegetation or rocky crevices, changing locations every few days to avoid predators. Lions, leopards, hyenas, and eagles all prey on cheetah cubs. The mother must remain constantly alert. Leaving to hunt is the most dangerous moment. After 8 weeks, the cubs open their eyes and follow their mother. The gray fur is replaced by golden fur and black spots, and the tear marks develop. The mother teaches hunting through play. Cubs chase and pounce, learning to control speed and maneuvering. By 6 months, they begin real hunts, chasing small prey like rabbits or birds, learning survival skill by skill. At 18 months, the cubs leave their mother to live independently. Females stay near the mother's territory, while males roam farther, searching for their own. Cheetahs face constant competition from stronger predators. Lions, leopards, and hyenas all steal their kills. Lions do not just steal food, they kill cheetahs whenever possible. Cheetahs must stay hundreds of meters away to remain safe. Leopards, weighing twice as much, can drag prey up trees, something cheetahs cannot do with their specialized claws. Hyenas living in large clans use numbers to their advantage. They surround and steal kills from solitary cheetahs. More than half of a cheetah's kills are stolen. They must hunt far more often than other predators to compensate for this loss. Some cheetahs try to hide their kill in low shrubs, but success is limited. Humans are the greatest threat today. Habitat loss from agriculture and livestock, shrinking territory year by year. Conflict with farmers leads to retaliation when cheetahs take goats or sheep. Their numbers decline sharply. Only about 7,000 remain worldwide. In the ecosystem, cheetahs regulate populations of small and medium herbivores, antelope, hares, birds, maintaining natural balance. They hunt during the day, reducing direct competition with lions and leopards, which hunt mostly at night. Speed is their only weapon. They lack the strength to fight or defend their kill. Running is their only defense. For this reason, cheetahs avoid conflict, eat quickly, and move away immediately. They live carefully, minute by minute. Without cheetahs, small antelope populations would surge, damaging vegetation and destabilizing the ecosystem. Cheetahs are a key indicator of savanna health. Where cheetahs still survive, the ecosystem remains functioning and strong. After millions of years of evolution, nature created the cheetah, the most perfect speed machine to ever walk the planet, a triumph of biology. Speed is more than physical ability. It is a survival strategy honed through countless generations. Every part of the body serves a purpose. But speed also comes with a cost. A fragile frame, easy injury, no ability to fight, and difficulty protecting their kills. The world around them is changing quickly. Shrinking grasslands, human encroachment, yet the cheetah continues to run and continues to hunt. Today's cubs carry the hope for the future. They learn to run, to hunt, to survive, inheriting the legacy of speed from their parents. Every time a cheetah sprints across the savanna, it reminds us that nature still holds wonders, a place where pure speed continues to exist, free and wild. The cheetah is the fastest predator on land, a symbol of speed, elegance, and pure strength. A natural wonder the world must protect and cherish. The The Serengeti Plains stretch endlessly beneath the dawnlight. This is a land of life, where the wild remains untouched. Here, the sun scorches by day, and the wind sweeps through the tall grass without pause. The rains come and go with the seasons, following nature's rhythm. Hundreds of animal species live here, from tiny insects to giant elephants, but only one is known as the king of the plains. Beneath the shade of an acacia tree, golden eyes watch every movement. The lion, a living symbol of power, majesty, and dominance. This is their territory, the land where they are born, grow up, hunt, and defend until their very last breath. The Serengeti Plains, the grand stage of wildlife, a place where lions write their own story of survival every single day. The lion, Panthera leo, the largest cat in Africa. Adult males can weigh up to 200 kilograms and stand 1.2 meters at the shoulder. Their golden coats blend perfectly with the dry grasses, but the most distinct feature is the iconic lion's mane. Only mature males have manes. The thicker and darker the mane, the healthier, older, and more dominant the lion is. Females are much smaller, weighing around 130 kilograms. They have no mane, but they are quicker and far more agile than males. Their claws are 5 centimeters long, curved and razor sharp, retractable when not in use. Their 8-centimeter canines are deadly weapons. A lion's night vision is 6 times better than a human's. Their ears can rotate 180 degrees to capture sound. A male lion's roar can be heard 8 kilometers away. It is a declaration of authority over its territory. Lions are the only cats in the world that live in social groups called prides. Each pride usually has 5 to 15 members. The pride structure is clear. 1 or 2 adult males act as leaders. The rest are females and cubs of multiple generations. The females within a pride are usually blood-related: sisters, mothers, daughters, aunts, nieces. A family bond preserved through generations. Lions rest and sleep up to 20 hours a day, conserving precious energy under the burning African sun. When the sun begins to sink below the horizon, the hunter's instinct awakens. This is the hour of predators. They move silently like shadows in the dark. Their golden coats melt into the tall grass, nature's perfect camouflage. They communicate through subtle and precise gestures. A glance, a flick of the tail. The entire pride understands without a sound. Females are the pride's primary hunters. They are slimmer but faster, more enduring, and far more coordinated than males. Targets are chosen with great care: the old, the injured, the isolated, minimizing the risk of failure. Their stalking and encircling tactics are executed flawlessly. Some approach from the front, while others silently cut off escape routes. The attack lasts only a few decisive seconds. A lion can sprint up to 50 kilometers per hour over short distances. A decisive bite to the throat or muzzle crushes the windpipe and major blood vessels. The prey collapses within minutes. But not every hunt ends successfully. The failure rate reaches up to 80%, an unusually high number. When the pride succeeds, males always eat first by virtue of dominance. Females eat next. Cubs eat last, if any food remains. An adult lion needs 7 kilograms of meat per day to stay healthy and can consume up to 20 kilograms in a single meal. After feeding, the pride heads to the nearest water source. Their large ladle-like tongues scoop up water in long, steady pulls. Their senses are the perfect hunting tools. Eyes designed for night vision, ears tuned to distant sounds, noses that detect even faint traces of blood. Females are pregnant for about 110 days, nearly 4 months, usually giving birth to 2 to 4 cubs per litter. Lion cubs are born completely blind, weighing only about 1 kilogram. They are entirely dependent on their mother. During the first week, the mother hides them in dense bushes or secluded caves, protecting them from predators and even other male lions. After about 3 weeks, the cubs open their eyes for the first time and begin exploring the world with endless curiosity. When the cubs are strong enough, the mother brings them back to the pride. Other females help care for them attentively. Cubs nurse until about 6 months old, after which they begin eating meat from the pride's kills. They learn to hunt mainly through play, stalking, pouncing, biting. These playful moments are essential lessons for survival. Mortality among lion cubs is extremely high. Only about 1/3 survive to the age of 2. Lions are not the only predators on the vast plains. Hyenas are their fiercest and most persistent rivals. Hyenas live in large, dense clans of up to 30 adults. They are intelligent, organized, and incredibly resilient. The two species frequently steal food from one another openly. Whoever has the advantage in numbers or strength claims the meal. A lone lion often loses its kill to a large clan of hyenas. When outnumbered, individual strength is not enough. But when the whole pride arrives, hyenas scatter. 5 lions are stronger than 20 hyenas. Male lions sometimes kill hyena cubs when the opportunity arises, not for food, but to reduce future competition. Hyenas also attack lion cubs when given the chance. This brutal rivalry has no end. Besides hyenas, lions occasionally clash with leopards and cheetahs over territory, though conflicts are far less frequent. Cape buffaloes, massive elephants, and aggressive hippos can all be deadly to lions, especially when defending their young. But the most dangerous enemy of lions is other lions. Males constantly attempt to take over rival prides. Battles between male lions are fierce and bloody, determining who leads and who is forced out or killed. Victorious males often kill all existing cubs of the previous leaders. This brings the females back into estrus quickly. Lions play an essential ecological role by controlling populations of large herbivores, maintaining natural balance across the plains. Without lions, herbivores would multiply uncontrollably, strip the land bare, and collapse the ecosystem step by step. Lions have lived on these plains for millions of years, from prehistoric times until today, witnesses of time itself. They are vivid symbols of power and majesty, yet only small pieces of a much larger natural picture. Every roar echoing through the silent night reminds us that the wilderness still breathes, still remains free and untamed. A lion's life is never easy. Each day is a brutal fight for survival, but they never abandon hope. A new generation rises as the previous one fades. Today's cubs become tomorrow's warriors. The cycle of life continues. Serengeti Plains. The dawn returns once more carrying new hope, and the lions remain steadfast, the kings of this land. Their presence reminds us that the wild still has places that belong only to nature, and that precious beauty is truly worth protecting.